I'll just go through my spec real quick, Warpot. So, there's only one reason why I'm taking anticipation over toughness, and that is because the defense skill applies to everything. So, chance to be hit and crit, a dodge, block, and parry chance goes up. Why? Because we're not really losing to physical DPS, and this is just percentage, you know. The fact that it applies to everything that's being cast and that it adds 0.16% is me trusting the RNG O meter to at least, I don't know, at least work once in whenever. In terms of retribution, I take 3 in Vindication because it's just incredibly strong, and it's a flat 15% damage under HP and everything. I take 1% in Crusade over Divine Purpose for the same reason why I'm taking Anticipation. I just want to do more damage, and we're not necessarily losing against melee or ranged. And this doesn't count for spells. The rest... oh yeah, I got Improved Seal of the Crusader, same reason again. Parry doesn't help against mages, but I judge Crusader against shamans and priests. So whenever I'm feared or St. George is feared, at least one of us will have 3% extra crit on the target, which helps all the time. And that's basically it. In terms of gear, I've got blue gems in my chest, I've got a blue gem in my helmet, and I'm using Relentless for extra damage output. Inscribed neck, I've got bold and inscribed there. I've got Dories because we're using exposed armor, so that's also why I've got Executioner, PvP sword for HP, armor pen and resilience. And Vindicator's banned for obvious reasons. No, I'd never swap out Intellect, because Intellect is your main go. I've had a very hard time deciding whether to put on the Stamina Enchant on legs or Attack Power and Crit Rating. But I went for Attack Power and Crit Rating because I'm not always targeted and it does help a lot. I put up 15 resilience. I was doubting to go between... I was doubting between 6 stats and resilience, but in the end I decided to go for resilience anyway. I've got 4 stats on bracers though, so it balances out some of the stats that I would lose, the intellect and stamina and stuff. Another inscribed there. I'm using Brooch because I don't have anything else yet. And then I'm using Eternal Champion Ring, even though I've got most of the other rings. This one is probably best due to the stamina. The Johnson hit always helps. For the rest, it's just straightforward. But I would never swap out any of the parts for lesser, for more R-pen of damage. I really like my intellect. I think sometimes it's undervalued a bit. So that's that. I got sword and board. I use icy weapon because I don't want rogues to run away, and it may force a cloak. And resilience on shield wall, and I've got the merciless librum when I swap to this set. I've got my healing set, which has the healing shield, glad salvation, and librum of light. My macros, I am using sometimes when you see me pop my wings, you can hear it as well in the sound. It's just something I really like. It's the Ashbringer sound file.
That's still recharging.
I think it just adds a bit of atmosphere to Popping Wings. I made a Crusader Strike macro because I sometimes go Reckoning for 3s and 5s. This is my macro for Holy. So this is just casting the Trinket and Tabard and sound file. Let's see, focus macros, repentance. What else have I got? Should be here. Oh no, wait, this is Mobywan specific ones. I mostly use mouse over macros. I've got a swap macro for weapons as well. I should put a weapon chain on this thing. And I've got a start attack macro for Seal of Justice. I've got a start attack macro for Seal of the Martyr.